Hi guys. I told you this morning that I'd give you some more information. We're getting a lot of questions about customizing your doors. And so let's go into the office again and I'll give you I want to bring you here to multiverseonline.io. And I know you see this link a lot, but that's where all the customizing comes in. And so if I go to my profile or hit my picture, it's going to bring me into my metaverses. And I'm just going to go down to my private metaverse, or my primary metaverse. And then after you get down past your properties, you're going to see your created rooms. And let's just go into where you start out with having your home room. That's is where when you come into Infiniverse or into Multiverse, this is where you first come in. And I'm just going to go in there. Pictures I have up and my door. But let's just look at this first one. If I want my business website to come up when someone goes through a door, this is how it looks. So you might have your logo here or whatever you want, but you can direct it to any website that you want. So it would just be and when I talk about the drop down menu, I'm getting a lot of questions about, well, what do you mean? Where's this drop down menu? It's this drop down menu here with the caret. I hit it and it'll come down with a drop down list. Oculus browser URL. That's our first choice. And that just, you can put a URL in here. This just goes to Google. So if I come in here, I have a blank page where I can search things. I can go anywhere. So you'd put your URL here, and then you'll just select this here and save it. And then you refresh. So go out of the room and come back in. And then the next time you come back in, click it and you're there. Okay, to show you the next example, well, this is one here. So the next one is location. When I choose location, I can put in any of my created locations, places I've created. And I created one. Most people call it the lobby. I call it my offices. So when I click on my door here in my home location, I go to my offices and it will take me into the lobby template section, the created lobby. So that's the next one. To show you the next one, I'm going to go into my waiting room. The waiting room is a great place to send people to different locations because they have 4 doors. So in this case, I have one that goes back out. If I go in the door, I want to turn around, I want to come back out the same door and go to the same place I left off at. So I just have the first one set to my reception lobby. Then the next one, here's my next choice, Oculus App Launch. So these are applications from the Oculus store. There's more information on these app IDs, but I'll get to that in a moment. So when you want to open another application, this could be something like, for me, this is my gym in my waiting room. And in my gym, I have my workout program, and this could be like Supernatural or Beat Saber, or in this case, I think this is Synth Riders. And so this is a workout program, but it could be any of the application IDs. And how do we get those IDs? Well, we are making a list in the group. It's pinned to to the list at the top. But if you want to go out and get these on your own, this is just the Oculus store. And what you would want to do is open this in your browser. And however, if you click on any of these while you're in here, the Oculus Store, it takes the address bar away. So it's going to go right. It's going to go right into this, and there's no address bar here. So I haven't found the workaround on this yet. I will. But for right now, you're going to want to go to your to a browser on your phone or on your computer, because it'll keep this bar up here when you grab these when you push on the game, the application. So what you're going to see is a address bar at the top that has like this. This is what I was just in. This is a Wander. So the Wander app, its app ID is going to be this number, 207-837-60-055-87859. You'll find the app ID after the word Quest in this address line. So it's www.oculus.com, experiences, Quest, and then the app ID. So that's where you find that number. So you put it in right here, and then it will launch your app for you when you go through that door. Okay. You can also lock your door. Let's just say you're having a bunch of people over and you don't want somebody to go in that particular room. You might want to lock the door and they just won't be able to go in there. Metaverse URL. This is the original URLs for the metaverse, like Grand Central. I've changed the door, but it's right here is the lobby. This would be Grand Central. So if I hit this door, I'm going to end up right back into Grand Central, the main lobby we all know. That's what the last one is for. Let's say I want to have this door go to the Infiniverse main entrance. That would be here, one of those as well. And those links for those different places are also in the group. So that is what we're talking about with drop-down menu. Whenever I say drop-down menu, this is what I'm talking about. And then those are some of the options that we can do. So one other thing I wanted to mention, and is the help site. This is where I get the information. Someone says, "You're a genius." And I said, "No, I just read." And this is what I mean. This is the reading. I just read their help. It's the devs. It's here. And so you can go to their help site, and the help center. And this is also in our links in our files that we have pinned to the top of the group. So feel free to come here, and I'll still help where I can. But that pretty much, that pretty much will explain the customizations. One other thing I was talking about, I'm going to go to my space here, my lobby or offices, and I'm just going to show one more thing, because someone said one of the other questions was, well, what can someone do with the control room? And I said, well, anything you can imagine, but this is mine. This is just an example I threw together. I'm certainly not done, or I have other uses as well, but I'll show you an example. So I took some pictures here of my favorite properties, and I haven't done the other side yet, but so here I can see, I'm also going to have my spreadsheet and some things here, but here I can see interior, 2 views, the current, or at the time of that picture, what the value was of the property and the floor I'm on, that type of thing. So I just put those up here for now. But any grouping of information can be put on these screens of course, I'm really excited for the time when we have live screens, but that's a different day. So I thought I'd just throw that in as a as an additional note. But anyway, I hope that helped you guys, and we'll see you on the group. Bye bye now.